Hey guys! Welcome to the Let Me Tell You channel. Today we're going to talk about an intriguing topic, the dark stories behind great works of art. Often, the world's most famous works of art hide dark secrets and disturbing stories that few know. And it's about these stories that we're going to explore in this video. Starting with the Mona Lisa, one of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous paintings. The model who posed for the painting is believed to be a woman named Lisa Gherardini, who was the wife of a wealthy Florentine merchant. However, there are theories that the Mona Lisa is actually a disguised self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci dressed as a woman. Another obscure story involves Diego Velázquez as Meneninas. The painting depicts the daughters of King Felipe IV of Spain, but there is a mysterious figure in the left corner of the painting who seems to be watching the girls. The identity of this figure is unknown, but it is speculated that it could be Velázquez himself or even King Felipe IV. The famous sculpture David, by Michelangelo, hides a curious story. The statue is believed to have been made from a block of marble that had been rejected by another artist who thought the stone was defective. Michelangelo, however, saw something special in the stone and turned it into one of the most famous sculptures in history. One more case is the iconic painting The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. This surrealist work depicts clocks melting in a dreamlike environment. The story behind it is interesting. Dali claimed that the inspiration for the painting came from a rock he saw while walking near his house. The rock had a soft texture, which seemed to melt under the sun, and this led the artist to create the image of melting clocks. The work is also considered a representation of the relativity of time and space. Another work with an obscure history is Guernica by Pablo Picasso. The painting depicts the destruction of the city of Guernica during the Spanish Civil War. Picasso, who was Spanish, was deeply affected by the tragedy, and the painting is considered a critique of fascism and war. The Thinker by Auguste Rodin is a famous sculpture depicting a seated man, deep in thought. It is believed that Rodin was inspired by Dante Alighieri, author of the Divine Comedy, to create a figure. However, there is a curious story behind the creation of the sculpture. Originally, it was part of a large bronze door called the Gates of Hell, which Rodin had been commissioned to create. The door, however, was never finished, and O Penseter ended up becoming an autonomous work. Another case is The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. This painting is one of the most famous in the world, but few people know the story behind it. Van Gogh painted it while in an asylum in France and was inspired by the view from his bedroom window. He wrote in a letter to his brother that he wanted to capture the nocturnal restlessness he felt and the aliveness of the starry sky. Finally, we have the famous work The Scream by Edvard Munch. The image of the screaming man is one of the most iconic in art history, and many have speculated about what made the man scream. Munch stated that the idea for the work came from a walk he took with friends, when the sky turned red and he felt a sense of anguish. These are just some of the dark stories behind great works of art. As we can see, art often hides secrets and mysteries that make us question what really happened behind the work. I hope you enjoyed getting to know a little more about the stories behind the great works of art. Thanks for watching, and until next time.